Hello Darklings, I'm Anna and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk to you about things I hate about makeup. Now I made a small list here because I am unable to speak properly in front of a camera and I don't want to forget my ideas. These are not going to be in any particular order. So yeah, I guess I should just start talking about those. First thing I hate about makeup is that it's expensive. It's absolutely horrifying to think how much I've spent on my makeup and how much I continue spending on makeup. It's just ridiculous. If you want to get things that are relatively good quality and they won't melt your face off, of course you have to invest in some things that are going to be slightly pricier. And you know, it might not seem a lot to pay, I don't know, 13 euros for a mascara, but you buy a mascara and you buy an eyeliner and you buy an eyeshadow and you buy a concealer and you buy a foundation, and all of a sudden you have like 500 euros bill to pay and you're wondering, what have I bought? And you look at it and you have like one of each, and you can't really do that much with it, and then you have to buy more, and it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous how much we spend on makeup. I just don't even want to think about it anymore. So yeah, that's the first thing. Second thing I hate about makeup is that it takes so much of our time. First of all, it takes a lot of time to learn how to do your makeup, to get to a point where you're comfortable with wearing makeup that you're doing and so on. That takes a lot of time and a lot of practice. Then it takes a lot of time to put it on and to take it off and to, you know, do all that stuff. If you're doing something more complicated, if you're doing something more intense, more complex, more detailed, oh my god, that's going to take a lot of time. So I don't know, if you have a super busy life, you probably should start training yourself to sleep only like 4 hours a night, if even that, so you have time to look absolutely perfect all the time. But I don't recommend that, because the more tired you will get, the more work you'll have to do and the more makeup you'll have to wear. So no, just don't do that. Don't do that. Third thing I hate about makeup is that once you have it on, it requires maintenance. I mean, you put your makeup on, you go to a party, and you have one drink and your lipstick is all over the place. Or you get a tiny little bit warm and sweaty and your face is all shiny, so you have to go to visit the ladies' room every 10 minutes to check if you're in order and if your face is not falling apart or anything. And because I am the type of person who doesn't really give a damn about this stuff, like I of course I do give a damn, I like makeup and everything, but how should I say, I forget that I should probably check on my makeup. So suddenly I realized that, oh, my lipstick was not smudge proof, and I drank and then I look like the Joker, and that's undesirable to say the least. Then the fourth thing I hate about makeup, the better you get at it, the more annoying and frustrating it becomes. And I know that sounds weird, but hear me out on this. A couple of years ago, when I didn't really know as much as I know now about applying makeup, I used to take so much less time to apply my makeup, and I didn't care so much about certain things. Let's take, for example, primers. A few years back, I didn't know about the existence of primers and I didn't use any. Of course, after I learned that they actually make they make your makeup stay on much better and longer and prettier and all that, I was mind blown, and of course I started using primers, but the same happened with other techniques and other products and other things like that. And nowadays I can't even fathom doing my makeup the way I did it back then. But in a way, I think that back then, when I didn't know all these things, it took me like maximum 1 hour to get ready, like clothes and hair and everything, and makeup. But now it's going to be, I don't know, forever, like a small eternity in there that it takes me to get ready. And in a way I'm happier like this, because I know that I'm doing my makeup better and it looks better and it stays better and so on. But at the same time, I wish I had my time back. So yeah, there's that. The fifth thing I hate about makeup is that it's addictive. It's so addictive. If you're a person that's super interested in makeup, like I am, for example, you probably know what I'm talking about. You see this brand and they come up with this amazing lipstick that you absolutely adore, and it feels perfect on your lips and it looks perfect on your lips and it applies nicely and it stays nicely. And then the same brand releases, I don't know, 30 different shades and they're all gorgeous and you have to have them all. They're like, I mean, it's like Pokemon, you know, you have to have them all because they just look pretty, and it doesn't matter that you will not use this one eyeshadow more than twice a year, but you have to have it because it's gorgeous. And I don't know, do they offer rehab services for makeup? If anybody knows, it would be a very interesting experience. But yeah, the next thing, the sixth thing I think that I hate about makeup is that as a goth, as an alternative person, you tend to get judged based on your makeup. And now, I personally haven't had too bad experiences with that. It's just like the small sneaky remarks that, for example, when I wear makeup like this that's more light, I'm not gonna say natural because it's far from natural, but it's a bit lighter than what I usually do wear, and people ask me like, haha, you're not goth anymore or what? But that's basically the worst that I've faced, which is not that bad. It's just like, you know, it's none of your damn business, just leave me alone. But I have heard of alternative people and girls and younger girls, and they were super judged by, you know, elitist gothy people and so on, that, oh my god, without makeup you're not goth enough and all that stuff. And of course that's a whole different discussion with elitism and all that stuff, which is unpleasant. It's probably an entire discussion on its own. But I just thought that it's worth throwing it in this video as well, because makeup is such a huge part of the goth culture, and I thought it was just super important to mention it. And I think it's so shitty when people do that, because first of all, as I said, it's none of your damn business what I put on my face and how I do it. Being goth and wearing a certain type of makeup, I don't know, sure, there is a thing like you wear goth makeup and stuff like, but it doesn't mean that automatically when you don't wear that super gothy makeup you're not goth anymore, and like the other way around, that you wear super dark makeup, it doesn't mean you're necessarily goth. So it's just, I don't know, use your head, people, before you make these comments and these remarks, because it's sometimes it just come off as well dumb. Seriously, just plain and simple dumb. And finally, this is this is more about the recent events, but the friggin' drama. This is like, it's so horrible. As a makeup interested person, I cannot go on YouTube or Instagram or any social media for that matter, because there's going to be drama, and not involving me, but for example involving brands, like the recent scandal, drama, feud thing, whatever, between two quite known brands and people and so on. I don't know if it's necessary for me to mention their names, because you probably know who I'm talking about. But oh my god, what's with all this thing? It makes everything so damn stressful and unpleasant for everybody, even people like me or you, or like the average consumer who just wants to see pretty makeup or wants to buy pretty makeup. I mean, keep your damn personal problems to yourselves and stop making... this goes to the people involved in the feud, but then there are all these other people who kind of jump on the wagon and they're like, oh my god, I'm gonna get so many views and clicks if I include this name and my experience with X brand and stuff like that, and why I stopped supporting the brand X and so on. Like, come on, seriously, it's just so tiresome and it's so boring and it's so blah. I don't even know, I don't have words. The past week or so, I'm just going through my YouTube subscriptions box, and there's literally, like, if I weren't to subscribe to other types of channels, there would be nothing for me to see, like nothing interesting, because everybody is posting their opinions about these things. And I really think it's stupid and childish and immature to do this kind of stuff, especially as grown-ass people. So that kind of ticked me off quite badly lately, and I just wanted to address that. I thought it was appropriate to include it in this video. So yeah, those were some of the things that I hate about makeup. There are probably more, but they're not that bad, so since I didn't really remember them for this list specifically, so they're probably just tiny frustrations every here and there, but who doesn't have that about pretty much everything? So yeah, that was my list of things I hate about makeup. I really hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please click that thumbs up button and that subscribe button, and check out my other videos, because you might just find something interesting, even though I haven't done yet that many, but you know, keep on watching. And if you want to follow me on social media, as always, I will leave the links down below. And yeah, that's it. See you next time. Bye!